Hello. I wanted to come on here and do a video, like I always do. So, I was inspired by a subject matter, and that is public displays of affection. And I want to kind of talk about that in regard to relationship and dating. So, to me, there's different ways that you can look at this. First and foremost is make sure that you're both on the same page about it. Some women don't like to show affection or be intimate in public, but some women are okay with it, and some women actually do. For me, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I think it's important to display your love for one another no matter where you're at. Especially if you're at home and then you go out, in public and you hold hands or you might kiss or hug or that kind of, for me, it gives me like a sense of belonging, like I belong and he belongs, we belong together, and it kind of shows people that. And I think it's not only it's important, but it's a cute gesture to be affectionate when you're in public. And of course, it depends on your status and your relationship as well, because if you're just dating or something before you're even intimate, why would you want to display the intimacy in public? Or I guess it also depends on what it is. So for me, like, if you're dating somebody, maybe a hug or like a kiss or just touching, here and there, so that would be pretty much it. You don't really want to do anything other than that when you're out in public, especially if you're just dating somebody. And some people they have to come to a level of trust, and it really kind of depends on, like I said, the status of your relationship. You don't want to allow a man to show you affection in public if he's treating you like crap or something when you're together, and vice versa. Why would a guy treat you any different? Of course, there's certain, limitations to that. You're not going to go out and like get naked in front of people or whatnot, but if he's treating you like crap at home or behind closed doors, yet in public places he's lovey and all of that, that to me is a sign of somebody who's a player. Like, it, I wouldn't want someone to love on me in public if we're not on that level when we're by ourselves. Um, and then you can look at it like this too. If somebody treats you like crap, and it's just the same as if someone treats you like crap in public, but at home they try to be lovey. You want to kind of be the same together no matter where you're at. And I know that, a lot of people probably, um, you know, they try to show others, like, you want it to feel like a sense of belonging and not so much like you owned by a person. And I think kind of it's like it depends on the person and it depends on the couple. And then there's some women who, or even some men who just don't like to be, affectionate in public. That just kind of goes with the respect thing. That's why it's important to talk about these things before you actually do it. There's certain things like, and I'll just use this as an example, and it kind of threw me off and pissed me off at the same time is back in Tucson, when I was dating back in 2012, I was shooting pool with a guy, and he took the fucking pool stick and poked my ass with it. And we weren't even, that was our first date. Like, I was like, whoa, this dude's, this is crazy. Like, I don't agree with that. And I think that was tasteless of him. It was very disrespectful. And he, I felt, and this particular guy actually raped me. I don't really talk about it much, and I won't get into it, but I told him no numerous times, and he did it anyway. So, so public displays of affection, both of you have to be on the same page with it. There might be limitations. I wouldn't, want to do certain things in front of other people. And then there's the respect factor. You want to be on the same page. You want to be careful what you do too. Kind of go with the flow. Everybody's different, and everybody has their own thoughts about it. For instance, if I'm dating somebody and we're already at that place where we're hugging and kissing and stuff like that, I think that's perfectly fine. Going out in public and holding hands, it gives a woman a sense of security, a sense of like belonging, showing others that you're taken. And, in that sense, if you're just dating, and if you're like some women who can date multiple people, there might be some limitations on that too. Because it does make you feel like you belong to somebody when you're holding hands and displaying that in public. It's kind of like, when you're in a relationship on Facebook, you put your status to relationship. That means, you're letting people know that you're taken. So it kind of goes hand in hand. That's my opinion, of course. And then, there's certain things, like if I'm kissing somebody in public, I would not want him to start like kissing my neck and, touching every part of my body, with people around. But I think it's cute, like, smacking someone on the ass or something, or say you're at a casino, or, I shouldn't even say casino. I've been to the casino once in my life. But say you're like out shopping or something, and he just like kind of grabs your butt or something. I mean, stuff like that's cute. It's not a big deal. And I think it's cute. Let's give another example. Say you're at a game or something, or say that, he or she is playing a game, you can give like a good luck kiss, or things like that are okay in public places. And I think people need to see more love and displays of affection in public. I think it sends a signal to the world that love still exists, and, and then, and the opposite of that is just being disrespectful about it, or disrespectful, period. If you're fighting, and you're not getting along, or you're arguing or whatnot, and you go out in public, it is so disrespectful to dishonor and disrespect one another in public. That's the other side of it. That's something I'd never done. If I was, fighting with somebody that I was with and we weren't, on good terms, I could never go out in public and disrespect him. To me, if you don't respect somebody, then why are you with them? I mean, that's my whole idea, and that kind of goes along with, someone who's cheating or who cheats, someone who has resentment, why even be with somebody if you feel that way about them? If you're going to disrespect somebody around other people, you shouldn't even be with them, you know? So, but getting back to public displays of affection, I think it's I think it's adorable. I think it's cute, you know, and everybody has their own opinions on that. There's different things that you can do and things that you shouldn't do. You know, some of us have different fantasies about, you know, being intimate and out in public. Like, I love to be in nature, so heck yeah, if I'm with somebody I love and we're together and alone, of course, you know, I'd want to be affectionate and intimate with them. You know, we're made from earth, so why not? You know, of course, it'd have to be secluded without anybody around, but or just the idea of being on a secluded beach at night or something. I mean, that's, who doesn't fantasize about stuff like that? So anyway, I just wanted to give my opinion on PDA and talk about it. Can't be bad. If you love somebody, you know, if you care about them or you're dating, you know, like I said, it's all different. It could be different levels of affection depending on your relationship and how you feel about it and how they feel about it, you know. So anyway, good night.